Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica, and in today's video I want to talk all about my makeup enhancers. I have a full drawer in front of me of all of the things that I think of when I just want something to amplify my look. So these are things like gems and liners, glitters, all of those things, and I want to talk about all of my personal favorites. The first thing that you can do to amplify your look is to use a colorful mascara. I have quite a few here from different brands. I have some from ColourPop. These are their BFF volumizing mascaras, and they come in beautiful colors. I use these all the time just to pop a little something on the lower lashes for a little more color. I also have a couple from Glisten that are also really pretty. I have a dark green and a pink, and I've been eyeing a couple more of their shades. Also, Diveroon has some shades that I've also been eyeing. I'm getting off track. These are wonderful to add onto your look if you just want a little pop of color. They pair really well with colorful liners too. It just makes your eyes pop even more than just using eyeshadow alone. The next products are water activated liners. The brands that I have in front of me, this is from Glisten Cosmetics. This was a little quad that they put together in their advent calendar last year, and this one is from Diveroon. This is just a little 4-pan that has different colors. I love this orange right here. It's so bright. Water activated liners I especially love because you really can't do wrong. Because they are water activated, they're super easy to remove if you do make a line that you didn't mean to. I always just take a little Q-tip and dab it into some water and just wipe it off and redo it. Makes it really easy. I am not an expert at using water activated liners or any liners by any means, but I have really loved adding water activated liners to my makeup collection just because of how versatile they really can be. This look right here, if you see, I have like the purple eyeshadow, but everything else that you see, the different tones of gold and the black, those are all from water activated liners. They are really good at just adding a little bit of oomph to your look. And if you are somebody who doesn't really like using eyeshadow, you can still use water activated liners. I will insert some pictures here. You can do all different kinds of things, adding dots or stars or squiggles, whatever your heart desires. Water activated liners are amazing. The next products that I really like finishing my look with are glitters. These specifically are the ColourPop Glitterly Obsessed Glitter Gels. If you've ever heard of brands like Slayfire, or I think it's Lemonhead LA is the other one, all of them make like these kind of glitter gels that are beautiful. The reason that I really like these ones is because they are self-setting. So they're suspended in this gel. And so when you put them on, you don't have to use like a glitter glue or anything like that. They really just hold their own in this gel that kind of dries down as soon as you apply it. I will say the only thing with these is that they are meant for like face, hair, body, not really meant directly around the eyes, so use that at your own discretion if you do want to use them around the eyes. But they are so pretty, like right on the cheekbone, or if you wanted to sprinkle some in your hair, on your shoulders. I've seen people like put it all across their collarbones and shoulders for like festivals. All really great options to just add a little bit more sparkle. The next products that I love using are gems, rhinestones, crystals, whatever you want to call them. I love, love, love adding these to my looks, especially right underneath my eye. I don't know why, it's just the way that the light catches it is it's so satisfying to my brain. These ones are from Diveroon. They have these little sheet packs that are available on their website. And then these ones are from ColourPop. They have different collabs and such where you can get different shapes and colors of gemstones. I really love these Diveroon ones though, more than any other rhinestone that I've used, because the adhesive that's on the back of these, they're all already sticky, so you don't have to use like a glitter glue or like an eyelash glue or something to glue them down. You just pop them right off of the paper and they stick immediately. I've had these on for a couple hours now and they're not going anywhere. I've never had an issue with these just popping off. So that's why I really enjoy these ones. There's so many different things that you can do with rhinestones, whether it's putting a touch on the outer corner or the inner corner underneath your eyes. I've seen people do like gem wings. So many beautiful, beautiful things that you can do with these rhinestones. And I really love adding them to like every single look that I've been doing recently. The next products are like cream eye paints. These ones are from About Face. These are their matte fluid eye paints. These are so cool to use for multiple different reasons. One, the color variety that they have goes beyond what we can see in like traditional eyeshadows. If you want like a very specific color or a very specific block of color, especially, and you don't want to build up all of the powder, these come in handy so many times for that. They are great eye bases to put underneath a shadow, great liners. If you're not really into water activated liners, you can also use these as liners. I really am so excited to have these in my collection. I went without them for a bit, but I'm really happy to have them back because they really are so cute. If you ever feel like you are missing something, the eyeshadow that you're using doesn't have the impact that you want, I definitely recommend using one of these like as a base to put the eyeshadow on top of, because it gives you that pigment that you are looking for every single time. And the very last thing that I want to mention are single shadows. I frequently reach into my single shadows no matter what palette I'm using, because I swear single shadows just have a sparkle, a shine, a glimmer to them that I just don't see in palettes. Whenever I'm finished with a look, if I just want to amp it up a bit, if it's not sparkly enough, if it's not shifty enough, one of these comes in handy every single time. Specifically, these ones from Diveroon are incredible. Shifty, there's no base to them. I think they're called like the Phantom Shifters. Absolutely stunning every single time. This one in Necromancy, I think, might be my favorite. Like just the way that it shifts, the way that it catches the light, they're so beautiful. These ones are from M81 Cosmetics. It's a very small indie brand, but they have beautiful single shadows, very, very sparkly. Again, it just adds shine that I don't find in other places. If you are someone who likes one and done looks, single shadows can really come in handy for you. These ones are the Super Shocks from Colourpop, and they have kind of like a cream texture to them, but they are like, they fully dry down. It's not like it's creamy and slippy and slidey all over the eyelids, but that wet almost texture that they have adds such a beautiful gleam to the eye. All of these are so stunning. One of my favorites is always Ritz, and it's just a really pretty, baseless shade that has tons of sparkle that is so gorgeous. And this is definitely one that you can just toss all over the lid. You don't have to blend anything into it. You don't have to do anything else with it. Like, this can hold its own. And if you want to add color to your collection, but you really do enjoy neutral eyeshadows and you just want to play around with something, pick up just a single eyeshadow in a color that you really enjoy. These will last you so long, and it's a lot easier to replace a single shadow than to replace an entire palette, especially if you're not really sure what your vibe is. These are so perfect for adding and complementing everybody's collection, in my opinion. So those are all of my favorite makeup enhancers, just things that you can use to take your makeup look to that next level. You can absolutely use any of these at a time. You can put them all together in an eye look. In this one, I've used the gems, I've used single shadows, I've used water activated liners. Like, you can do whatever you want with your makeup, and that's one of the fun things that I love about it. If you are interested in learning about any of these, I will include the brands down below in my description box, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.